Okay, this is part 3 where it uploads my information. This is part 3 of Resident Evil 1 on the anniversary. We need to put this way. We're doing rather well, I think, as far as all this goes. We need the Wind Crest and we've got a bit of a problem though. Is that I wish that Chris had more inventory space, but really he doesn't. So we are going to do something incredibly stupid and we're going to put our ammo away. And bring the other key with us. No, you know what? Sorry, I know. I'm being stupid. I want the handgun for this, but not so much a shotgun at this point in time. I do want it for this next bit, but not quite this point. Okay, so what I think we should do is go around here. Damn! Chris! Chris, why would you do that? Damn. Alright, fine, we'll go the wrong way. I know I've already said it. And sorry, I think I had to change something on my audio setting. I know I've already said it, and I'm sorry. And I will continue to say it for as long as I am playing this game. But Chris is so competent, and everyone else is not. It's just a well done on his point. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to unlock with the old key. This. Bugger! Chris! We've mucked ourselves up. I'm sorry, we really do need to do that. It's very important. The game believes in hardship is the simple way to put that. And so we shall soon find that. Sorry, I was thinking about going back there because I was wondering if I could change his costume. But I don't think you can until you beat the game, and this is my first time playing the game on this system with these files. Okay, oh yes, the game believes in hardship, so it's about to make our lives incredibly difficult. Oh, there's zombies in here, aren't there? Oh no, you are Crimson. Look at his claws. Bugger, this is a really hard one to turn on. Okay, just through that door, Chris. Just, He's a crimson head. I've done that to myself. Sorry. Thankfully he didn't attack me as I was standing there checking things. Chris. Chris, we've made a dilemma for ourselves. This is all I wanted. I wanted to use the Elder Key and open this because it makes it easier for us to get back and forth into the mansion without being attacked by Crimson Heads and soon to be other manifestations of the T-Virus. Okay. We want to go... Oh, bugger. Okay, we want to go exactly where we've just come from. I'm not going to pretend that I have the map memorized anymore. I used to. I used to know how to make the V-Giant solution, which you won't see in this playthrough because it's Jill. But I used to know how to make that off the top of my head. Okay, Chris, here's the thing. There's a Crimson in that hallway, and we've put him there. We need to go straight ahead and to the left. Straight ahead and to the left. Oh, well done, Chris. Well done. There's dogs out here. I think so. Yes, it is, Chris. Run. Oh, well done, Chris. Well done, sir. So competent. So good at this. Oh, you lovely man. We're friends, you and I. I've decided. Okay. No, so we'll go forward first. And go and use the wind crest so that we have more space in our inventory.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in. Does anybody hear me?
This is Chris.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is
Brad, this is Chris. Brad? Damn. Thing's broken.
I might need the shotgun. Well done. I forgot there were dogs there, and I think we've gone the wrong direction. I believe we have. Chris, we got ahead of ourselves. Yes, we did. That's okay. We clear the threat now, and it won't be a threat later, because there's no such thing as crimson dogs. Oh, better. It's alright, you have a defensive item, don't you? You're in caution. I should fix that. I think there may be one more dog there. But it's alright, we'll leave it there. I may come back to Be rather troublesome later. Right, okay. We're going down here. Ah! We want that grenade. Pick up that grenade, Chris. Yes. So I do like the flash grenades as defensive items because they literally blow up the head for you, but they hurt. They hurt me to use them. It's usually because I'm much much closer than I should be. Right, I think this stops at west. Yes. Well done, Chris, that's correct. No, we shall not press the switch again.
1, respond.
Wesker?
Monster chains. Retreat. Not exist. Away from woods outside the mansion.
Right. I think we use a handgun for this bit. There it is. And this one is north, I think. It's either north or south, so we'll try. Yep. Well done, Chris. We remembered. The idea is that you want the guard dogs looking away from the gate. It's rather clever, I think. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bird. Oh, Chris, you're rather hurt. When the wind sweeps across the earth, the stars will shine and the heavens. Yes. 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 We will take these things. And I just assume that I'm mashing buttons, but I truly am mashing buttons. Yes. No, we've already examined that one, Chris. Examine this one. And that's... there we go. Oh! Nothing unusual. Chris, you're silly. I feel like that crow is about to attack me again. So I want the magnum. Run. 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 So many birds. Run. Run. We need a herb. Let's get a mutant. I was wondering why he couldn't move. There we go. We've done surprisingly well so far. Chris has not died yet, and we have quite a few first aid items stashed away for our inevitable fight. And we're hurt, but that's fixable. Chris has gotten a few critical hits, some rather good ones. And here we are, the residence. Well, it's not the residence, it's... you'll see. I don't want to spoil it. Here we are. Use this. Now you're fine. Well done. Okay. I warn you that everything to do with what we are about to encounter is phenomenally sad. It is one of Umbrella's most mad experiments, I think. A map of the courtyard. Yes, I will take it, thank you. Okay, we will be spending a lot of time out here, nearly as much, if not more time than we've spent in the mansion so far. A crude bed, it looks like no one's used it in a while. A family picture, there's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first, Mum attached second. Inside, red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, Mum, where? Don't know, Dad. Found Mum again. When attached to Mummy, she moved no more. She's screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. 4. Mum, where? I miss you. There you are. Your first introduction. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me put this away first. There. Yes, we will. For all intents and purposes, this is your first introduction to Lisa Trevor Umbrella experiment. I administered the progenitor parasite. No, not parasite, virus. She's also got, I think it's type beta parasite implanted in her. And just run. Run, Chris. Just run away. Oh, bugger, we've run the wrong way. Ow. You're rather hurt, Chris. We want to escape and leave her here to her own devices, because quite honestly it does better to not fuck Lisa if you can help it. No one caution again. I don't like using the herbs as I come upon them, but as I've said earlier, we are quite honestly okay. Alright. Now this comes to the point in the game where we don't find much ammo. There's a zombie in here somewhere. Oh. There he is. If I remember correctly, there's not much that we have to come up here for. And I don't think we really need to, for the exception of grabbing that crank. Run, Chris. Run. Chris, go through. Thank you. Okay. Onward to the place I tried to go earlier with the dogs, because now we have the crank to lower the water. And I hope sincerely that I don't get poisoned. Not by the dogs, by Other manners of beast. I don't like. Just run. There. See, look, we're fine. Okay, that was the 3 of those. And we will need to come here eventually, but that doesn't work yet. Right. Good progress. 20 minutes worth of running around and dodging things and then not dodging others. That's how this game works, really. This is the, I think, square-shaped peg, yes. Oh, bugger. Use it. And later on, we will have the hexagonal one. Sound of a waterfall in the distance. It's nice, isn't it? Nice and ambient. Always make the habit of running through here as quickly as you possibly can. Because, where are they? They're not coming. I'm definitely okay if they decide not to show up. There's usually snakes there. And they just fall all over your head. The feeling there might be dog here. Dog? That's a bird. No, it's just birds. Birds and they're empty. They're empty. I hate all of them. Where are we going? Over there. Everything else is locked, so we're doing well, I think. And we've got a space. We should be alright. Snakes! Snakes! Run, Chris. Run from the snakes. Oh, okay, yeah, this is Thurston. We're doing well. We are doing very well. But we've not got a map for this yet. There's a blue herb there, and there, and there, and there. So if you get poisoned. And this, I believe, is a safe room. If I remember correctly, or should it not be a safe room at all? It is! Well done. And look, first aid spray. Let's put that away. Yes, please, and thank you. We will put that there, put that there. We'll mix those. Put those away. Put that there. And I think we don't need the crank for a bit, so we'll put it back for now, just in the interest of space. And we'll collect this grenade, yes. And we will collect this ink ribbon and put it in the books. Is there anything else here? I don't think there's ammo here. I think it's just all this. Let's go ahead and have a go at our fuel canteen. Yes. And we will equip this. I'm rather hungry. I think after this I might take a break and have something to eat. It's looked 001. I remember this. Oh, I may need my shotgun shells. Yeah. If you don't like spiders, move away. That's one. There's a herb here. And you know what? While we're over here, there was another herb there. Well done, game. While we're over here, we're like this. And if you don't mind, for just a second, I am going to take a picture of this because it matters for the puzzle later. And to be entirely honest, I don't think it matters to Chris so much as it matters to Jill. I don't remember if you have to unlock it, but we'll try. Where is it? No, there's at least one more spider. Oh, there it is. I see it. So, this is part of the puzzle too. So we'll take a picture of that. Thank you for sitting with me, letting me do the silly things like take pictures of the screen. Because honestly, it just makes things easier. I don't know how I played this game before smartphones, which I do. I do know how I played this game before smartphones. I just wrote everything down. Okay. Please don't poison me. Spider. Please. I will take the red book, and I will take this. And ow. Ow. Damn. There's nothing in it, but I didn't want you to think that I just picked up a book and I ignored it. So, examine this. See what's in it? I'm pretty sure it's blue and green. Yes, because there's poisonous things here. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I misspoke. Spiders. Not poisonous, they're venomous. That was poor speaking on my part. I'm sorry. Okay, that should be all of them. So what we're going to do, because I know there's ammo there, is we are going to drop off these things. Not the book, we need the book. Drop off the herb. Go and get the ammo. don't like parting with my shotgun. It's very effective. It does well for dogs and spiders and everything else. Ah! I told myself I was going to do something and I nearly forgot. I nearly didn't do that thing I said I was going to do. That would have made me a very poor playthrough person. I don't know, what are they called? People who play video games for a living. Granted, this isn't for a living. It's not even close to for a living. It's for entertainment, really. Would have made me a poor gamer, at least. Alright. Anything else that I've neglected to pick up, Chris? We should be saving our shotgun shells. It's in our best interest. For the future, shall we just say. So I'm not tempted. The shotgun will stay away for the time being. And I will run in here again and drop this off. Well done. Okay, now we can go about exploring this room. I don't know whether you can fall in that there. But I know that if you can, I've come close a few times, and it's always very frightening because I don't want to die. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything useful. Newspapers lie scattered about. They all seem to contain articles about stars. That's your first clue, Chris. We shall take them up, and there's a hole in the wall there. It's important. This door is unlocked? That's interesting. Huh. Oh, memo. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has a substantially stronger effect. It's the wrong effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host's anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, the scientists went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There is a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of Plant 42 has been sighted hanging in the ceiling on the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are producing from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the Plant 42 scents its prey, it uses tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the play of its blood. We've also noticed it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, we've all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. So, this is entirely... Ew. Ew. Ah, Chris. Ew. I've heard that. It was you. I knew it was you. You're going to get back up. I've only got one defensive item. That's bad. Let's reload. The reason I've done all that reading is because it is important for Jill, really. It's told you that you can either fight it head on by shooting at the bulb or mix chemicals to poison it at its roots. Now, Chris can't mix chemicals in the same way that Jill can, apparently. But we've forgiven him for that because he can mix his own herbs, unlike Billy. Oh, good. Yes, I will. This should be 001 because we are in 002. And there's nothing in there. But the floor's very wet. Right. On we go. This door's locked, is it? Gallery. Right, so now we go back and do other things. Primarily in room 001. Here? Yes. I think, yes, it's body hanging. Let's go into this room first. Neutralise any threats that may be hiding in here. Like you. I don't trust you. And really, who could blame me? You really shouldn't trust anything in any of these rooms. I would be hesitant to drain any bath water. Yes, I will. Nothing unusual, just that it's for the control room. Okay. Can you examine the hanging board takers? One would think so. A good handgun ammo. Yes, please. And that, please. Oh! Bugger, I probably shouldn't do that. Suicide night. 22nd of June 1998. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive. But Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way round. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being a part of this project. Eventually, I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is a regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand and at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Now, if you remember correctly, I think we've got another oh no, it's to Alma. Never mind. I thought they were the same person. They're not. Yes, I will. That should be it in here. I believe, because now I've got the control room key. We're going this way. We're going to refill our fuel canteen. In here, we can put away the self-defense gun. Let's do this first. And yes, I'm okay with that. Now we go back to room 002 and see what all the fusses are right. I think it's interesting, at least in a little bit, that light side. This is why I think if we're in the right spot, I think we are in the right spot. It may not open directly into the cutscene. No, it doesn't. Give me a moment, because I have to prepare this for the cutscene. Do I push this first? No, I do not. Oh, I'm glad I didn't. That would have been bad. Chris, we would have mucked it all up and had to start from the beginning. Not the beginning of the game, just from the last save. Do you remember the puzzle from Zero? Where Billy had to move all these boxes around to make a bridge? Chris's version of this is much more my speed. There we go. And this is the last box. Right. There's a herb there, but we don't needed at this point, I don't think. Nope. And this is why it's so dreadfully important that you save Richard.
Richard! Chris! Chris, stop! No!
I'm going to die.
Richard.
Run. Don't you get attacked, Chris. Don't you. Ah! Chris, that's exactly what I said not to do. The only thing I truly hate about the Aqua Ring, that's where we are, is that when you take a step down past, yes I know, down past the water, then the controller vibrates. It's always done that. Okay, wait, there's a... Where is it? Saw that camera change. There it is. Caution, in case of a drop in oil pressure control, open valve number 2. It's very important that you look at that because it changes every single time. Okay. That room there. Well, was it not just the other way around? I think it was. That room there. No, there. That is the room where the roots are. That serves no function as Chris because we can't poison it. But that's where you would go if you were Jill. Okay. What we're going to do is hopefully not mug this up.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So the safety is released. Don't remember where the safety is. Yes. There it is. No. Yes, I know.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
It gets stuck. It says oil pressure. It's over here. These switches control the pressure valves. Press switch number 2.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Alright, release the safety. Yes. And then do this again. Oh. We've done well, Chris. Very well indeed. Now drain the water. So the sharks are called Neptunes. And I rather like them because I think they're funny. Okay, what room have we got here for our inventory? Yes, I will take the first aid box. And I will also open it and see what's in it. Two green herbs. does nothing to help me at this moment. Because I am fine, I think. Who knows, I could be wrong. Bye there. I've picked it up and I shouldn't have. Okay, we're on floor 9. And there's... Excuse me, that's rude. This is what I wanted. The assault shotgun. Excuse me, miss. Pull the lever. I don't remember how I... There we go. Oh, that's right. That's right. I got my order of events confused. Pull the lever up, turn it off, and then push it, and then do this, and then do that. And then it's all done. Not that could possibly electrocute you still, but it's smoking, so now it's fine, right? We need this. I can't carry any more items, but I'm fine. This is the dilemma, Chris. Because we need all that ammo too. So what we need to do is move on and then come back. No matter what you do, I don't think you have any enough inventory slots to get through this in one go. Let's just check for a bit. Yeah, there's no reason to go in there. And there's Magnum ammo there. And we do absolutely want that, don't we? What's that door that was locked earlier? Now if you'll forgive me, once again, for being silly, I'm going to climb up this ladder, go to my item box, drop all my things, come back, pick up all the things I've left, and then move around a bit so I make everything very noisy, and then move on with my story. Because that, I believe, is the gallery key. Which goes there. Perhaps I could have put the book away. Woo! Nearly fell down the thing I don't know if you can fall down in. Okay. I don't think we have many more zombies for this bit. I'll dump this. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to dump my ammo. Just because we need spots for shotgun shells, the magnum ammo, and the key. So we need at least 3 slots. I don't think there's anything else, but really, the game could trick me at any moment. Do you know that it's possible, apparently, to beat this game in under 3 hours? I was looking through the achievements and there's an achievement for beating it in 3 hours, so I wonder if you play as Jill and you play on very, 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 very easy, if it's possible to do the game in under 3 hours. You would have to know where all the items are and what doors each key opens. It sounds rather complicated, I think. I did know all those things at one time. That time has long passed. Yes, I will take you magnum ammo. Because we would need it, and we're saving it for something important. Right, okay. I need this. Yes, please. And I need that. Yes, please. Where's the dynamite down here? It doesn't seem wise. It's just my own personal thought process. It doesn't seem very wise to have dynamite somewhere where you could possibly blow up a tank housing viral experiments. First, bioorganic weapons. Second, and third, sharks. I don't know. Who's in charge here? Leave me alone. No, the shark's gone. The mother shark. This should be, if I remember, the gallery key. Yes. Right, Chris. Well done. Let's not get bitten by that one. Just let it do whatever it's going to do. Let's go to the gallery. And I think I've gotten everything that I need. Then we go up and get out of this area. Chris, there we go. Yeah, no, I had it right the first time. And then we can use the gallery key. We are so close to being done. So this room here. Remember when I was pausing things to take pictures? I'm going to pull up pictures on my phone now. Do you know I can never find my gallery when I need it? Okay. Don't know why it's purple, not red, because that confuses me. So the colour of the billiards are the code for the door. Ah! 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 I suppose... I suppose I wasn't supposed to do that at this very moment. Pick it up. Pick it up, Chris. And then run. Run. I'm not even going to go over there to give them the opportunity. We're going back upstairs. And we'll come back down here in a moment. You'll see. Do you remember the hole in the wall? It happens to be directly above their nest. I hope you all die because that was rude. Why would you descend on me for opening a door? A door that wasn't even anywhere near your nest. Anyway, it's incredibly rude. Yes, I will take the key. It should be 003. Yes. So, I think there's a cutscene in 003. You could see his face from that angle, that he's been stung and he's had a very massive allergic reaction. Yeah, I think there's a cutscene in there, so... And I know there's a boss fight in there. So maybe the cutscene isn't there. We'll see. Anyway. We're going here. There's a memo somewhere, and it may be in here, but you mix all of these things to make V-Child. The solution that kills the plant 42. But you don't know much about medicine, so there's no point in taking the empty bottle. And otherwise there's absolutely nothing in here for Chris. So, unlocked it. That's all we can ask for. How are we doing on time? Just over an hour. I will stop here in just a bit. No, I don't want the ink ribbon. It takes up room. The roots of some kind of giant plant are sticking out of the wall. No, I'm rather tired. The draining the bathtub for arguably scary things. Ah yes, okay. Good. I didn't put the book away. A shelf assigned with red books. There's one white book sandwich between them. Yes, I will take it. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We've given UMB number 20 a new name, VGelt. If calculations prove correct, when VGelt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. If VGelt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They've been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. So on, so forth. So, you don't have to fight. VGelt. You don't have to fight Plant 42 if you can mix VGelt. Chris, however, cannot, and therefore it's a bum deal, it seems. That should be that. Well done, Chris. Well done, sir. Now it wants me to save. But I'm not sure I'm going to. Might do very badly. I remember this fight being hard to use the gun to for the camera angles. Right. Ah, are you poisoned? That was fast. Out of ammo. It wouldn't let me shoot it. Damn. Alright, please. Go out and go get a health item. That's the good thing about this fight, is you can leave and come back later when you're more prepared. Okay. One must acknowledge for this game that you waste quite a bit of time going back and forth. But that is simply that, I think. Have one of these. And then we will go and pick up that red on the way and mix it for all three. Sounds like a lovely plan. through the gallery. Oh, there it is. Could have put the magnum rounds away. I wasn't thinking about it. There we are. You're right. Well done, Chris. Well done. You didn't even need a herb item. Ah, you are lovely. Okay. So then, I've always thought that there should be things back here, but there never are. Perhaps there would be ammo hiding in the nooks. Like here, perhaps. But I guess the game doesn't love me that much. Oh well. Unlock this door. Refuses to open. I suppose not. Yes, and now, as you can see, I'll show you. We have the helmet key. After all of that, we now have the helmet key. I wonder if you can only open that door if you've poisoned it. Hello, Rebecca.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Yeah, it's dead. But... Richard... he's... gone.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I should have watched out for him.
I found a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
Rebecca, you've had a very rough day and a half. So, oh, ammo. I haven't got the ring for it. Now you will see that we truly did waste our time going back for those herbs. Because
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. Want me to treat your wounds?
yes, please.
Yeah, would you?
Well done.
Thanks.
Alright, we are in at an hour 15, and this is a good point to stop the video, Zenny. Oh, Rebecca.
Be strong, Rebecca.
That face. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here and pick up again in the next bit.